Featured Snippets. What are they? How do you get yours to show up in search results? And, most importantly, how would doing so affect your SEO? Step into my office. So what's a featured snippet? Well, let's ask Google. Featured snippets are highlighted excerpts of text that appear at the top of a Google search result page in what is known as position 0. They provide users with a quick answer to their search query. Featured snippets are more likely to appear when users enter informational search queries. So why do you want them? Well, that's space on page 1, baby, and you want as many spaces on that page as you can get. But grabbing that featured snippet can be harder than you might think, and that's because there's a lot that goes into them. Number 1, you have to have schema coded on each part of your website. Wait a minute, I thought we were talking about featured snippets, and now we're talking about schema. Yeah, it's never a simple answer with SEO, is it? Well, schema is small snippets of information about specifics on any page of your website, and that is how Google understands in greater detail what any individual page is about. Now, in the past, schema was the only way that you could get a featured snippet in that coveted position 0. But as Google AI and machine learning has gotten better and better, we've seen the introduction of passage indexing. Originally, Google ranked an entire website for a keyword, and then it got down to an individual page ranking for a keyword. And now you have an individual excerpt from that page ranking for a keyword. So things have gotten down to that finite little piece. And if Google thinks that you have a specific answer to a specific question on your page, it will highlight that answer specifically in that position 0. Now, it's fantastic to have that position. It's obviously over 1 even. And who doesn't want to be over 1? But does that actually drive more traffic to your website? The answer is not necessarily. You see, if Google is offering up the answer grabbed from your website and is just putting it out there for free, that person hasn't clicked through to your website at all. In fact, if they're pleased with the answer, they might not have any reason to click through to read more. So, it's fantastic to have position 0, but it shouldn't be the end-all be-all goal of your SEO or your content marketing activities. Yes, you definitely want to have query-based content, but make sure that the entire piece is useful, and make sure that you're giving people a reason to come to your website to become customers. Remember, we're here to sell cars. So let's recap. You see featured snippets on almost every Google search you perform. They're highly coveted, hard to earn, and the factors involved in earning one are constantly evolving. In the past, you'd need structured data, or schema, present throughout your site to help Google better understand your content. And while you still should, the introduction of passage indexing has streamlined Google's process, allowing them to more easily find specific answers to specific questions within specific passages. Just remember, while earning a featured snippet is a good thing, there's no assurance that it will actually drive traffic to your website. In fact, if your answer is good enough, it could do the exact opposite. For that reason, featured snippets shouldn't be the end-all focus of your efforts. Question answered. Are there any questions we can answer for you? Leave them in the comments below. And if you want more ways to set your dealership up for success, connect with Wikimotive on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube for more ways to optimize your dealership's online presence and sell more cars.